Are you one of those who think that happiness and freedom are not measured in money? I have to disappoint you guys. Not at all. Nowadays, almost everything is measured in money. So, in this channel, I make people happy. So, let's proceed to our today's trading. All currency pairs with the most optional character of movement and interest on payments I have already analyzed and picked up. Today, we will trade based on the trend, and I have selected the appropriate indicators for this. Today, we will have Alligator, Fractal. These two indicators come with default settings, and as in most cases, I usually do SSI oscillator with period 10. We will also focus on overbought and oversold areas, and also follow the update of local highs and lows. In general, I'll try to make every trade and I will explain in detail. So I think you should not have any questions. So let's start analyzing and I will pick up the first currency pair. And here is the first trade I will open at price rise. In fact, it is not clear here what kind of dynamics we have a trend. It looks more like flat dynamics. No clear trend is shown here. So I will be guided exclusively by the alligator. Let's highlight the walking area. Here we have previously had a price correction. The price has gone down. Updated the local minimum. Then the price went up. And here we observe that alligator moving average crossed, and I'm also wagering on this pullback. I think this pullback should be enough and the next move should go up. Let's watch the result. Yeah, and the first trade closes in plus. Excellent, I'm satisfied with the result. If you wanna get free real money to your trading account right now, in the description of this video I will leave a link to this trading platform, my friends. I trade here every day and I write a new promo that gives you real free money to the balance. You can use them for trading. It's best way for practice for beginners. Let's change the amount of the trade value. I will put $500. And let's continue trading. Let's pick the next currency pair for the most profitable entry into the deal. Here we have working on this strategy. You can be guided by oversold areas as well. And overbought area, yeah. And as well as trend indicators. In general, they can also be combined. And also separately to judge and look at the indicators and already enter the transaction. In general, let's continue further analysis and I will select the next entry into the transaction. And here I will most likely open a deal also on the rise. I'm oriented here already on the oversold area. That is, and on my oscillator, but I have not quite a successful entry into the deal. I wanted to open a deal at the very end of the candle. But because of the sharp impulse upwards, the deal opened in the wrong place. Nevertheless, I will explain the deal. I oriented here by price corridors. Also, we have a good touch point of the previous price corridor, yes, which was lower. For this price corridor, it is a resistance area. And for the upper price corridor, this is the support area. Here's the exit from the oversold area on the oscillator. So, in this case, I opened the trade on the upside. And yes, I missed a little bit and closed the trade in the minus. Quite a strong impulsive movement. Most likely new touch points will be formed. So, well, I will change the amount of the value of the deal. I will put $659. This is the maximum of my balance and continue my analysis. Pick up the next currency pair. So, I think the deal has already been opened here. Yes, by the way, I think the first deal was opened here. If that's the case, the principle of entering this deal remains relatively the same, but in general I will explain it as well. We have a crossing of the average moving line of the alligator. They rush up. There is no clear trend, yes. It is not clear whether it is an uptrend or downtrend, and again wagering on the price pullback to continue. Upward trend, yes, because earlier we had a very strong price correction. In general, let's look at the result of the third trade. And the third trade closes in the plus. Let's change the amount of the value of the trade. I will put $613 and open now two trades for the full amount of my balance. In general, the entry of the trade was relatively uncomplicated. As you can see, the movement has gone up, and in this case, always look for a deal after some price pullbacks and open in the direction of the trend. Let's continue and I'll pick up the next currency pair. Look, and let me open a down trade here. Let's take apart the same entry principle as in the previous trades. Only in this case, I am going to open a trade on the downside. Let's highlight the working area. Earlier, we had a very strong upward trend, and then the trend changed, and that is the moving lines of the alligator have crossed here at this point and headed downwards. And here is also the price pullback that I was talking about earlier. And I think that the further dynamics should again go downwards along the trend. Let's look at the result. There are about several seconds left before the completion of this trade. And the trades are closing in plus. Actually, as I said, the further dynamics we have at least even in the next minute has gone down. And in general, the current opening point is at the very peak of the price pullback. I managed in a minute and closed the deal in plus. I'm satisfied with the result of trade for today. Let's go on to the conclusion. The sum of today's profit will be $100 and $500. And withdrawal operation is successfully executed. This is such a simple trade for today to turn out with the use of these indicators. Use these indicators only when you have already analyzed a lot of currency pairs and start trading. And basically the movement tells you that it is better to watch the trend more closely. And in general, these indicators are well combined in this principle of trade. In general, if you have any regarding the application of this strategy or these indicators, in the description under the video you can find a link to my Telegram and ask any question you are interested in. I will definitely try to help everyone. And of course, have a good day, guys. Bye bye.